How do you maintain a positive mindset on a consistent basis so you can live a positive, fulfilling, and successful life? This is actually a question I've asked myself many times at different points and times in my life. And here is what I have found. That one of the most essential parts of that is your team. It's the people that you surround yourself with, that you're in direct contact with. Because you're not always going to be positive. You're not always going to feel strong. And so your team is important. And with that in mind, there are some negative people that you have in your life. And sometimes you're not really aware of who those negative people are. But I have these top 5 that when I am feeling down or I feel like I'm stuck and I'm not moving forward, I check myself and then I check my team. And at times, I have to eliminate certain people from my life. I have to create boundaries and I have to create distance between those people. So here are the top 5 types of negative people that I make it a point to keep out of my life, especially when I'm building and growing and trying to do something successful for my life. So number 1, the downer. Now, this is the obvious one, right? But sometimes it's not so much. Sometimes the downer in your life, the person that's always negative, yeah, there's the obvious ones that, they have something negative to say every time you're excited about something. They, can't cheer for you. They can't be happy for you. But what about the ones that you're always trying to pull up? You're always trying to motivate. You're always trying to get them going and they're negative about their own lives. You want everybody to be successful when you're a mindset person, but you can't make everybody become successful, right? It's that old expression, you can bring the horse to the water, but you can't make them drink the water. So sometimes those type of people, when you're growing, you got to put them to the side. Number 2, the begrudging person. If you have a friend in your life or a family member or someone that you're really close to that you keep in proximity to you, and everything that you do, they want to hold a grudge and they want to bring it up. So when you're trying to grow or when you're trying to be successful, when you're trying to be positive, they're kind of like a stick in the mud. They're always holding this grudge. And so you have to exert energy because you care about them. Sometimes you just have to let them hold their grudge and move on, right? This one's a tough one. The clingy person. Why? Well, because the clingy person just loves you. They just want to be around you. They want, need all of your attention. And sometimes you feel bad to have to tell the person, look, I'm trying to do things with my life. I'm trying to, move forward, and me not giving you attention right now, it doesn't mean that I don't love you. It doesn't mean I don't care, but I'm working at something that means something to me. And it's a negative attitude. It's an attitude that if you don't give them what they want, sometimes it leaves them and you feeling bad and feeling negative. Number 4, the person who needs constant reassurance. Sometimes these people in your life can be incredibly petty. If you don't give them what they want, if you don't constantly, coddle their feelings, if you don't tell them what they need to hear constantly, and it requires a lot of energy and it can be incredibly draining. The 5th, and probably the one that I loathe the most, and I definitely keep out of my life, are people who like to gossip. It's fun. I get it. We sit down. Sometimes we're talking about silly stuff like, reality TV. But when it comes down to sitting with a person on a day-to-day basis, and instead of talking about business, talking about health, talking about mindset, all they want to do is talk about other people. These are the 5 people that as you're growing and building yourself emotionally, physically, mentally, financially, you got to keep them out of your life. They are a hindrance. They create negative energy and they stunt your growth, quite frankly. And it doesn't mean that they have to go forever, but it means that sometimes as you're building your team, there's certain people on the team that have to sit on the bench, on the sideline, so you can win your game. Anyways, I hope this helped from my heart to yours.